Hey guys, Jon Arnold here for Covers. Hope you're enjoying the start of the World Cup as much as I am. Interesting first game that saw Ecuador dominate. We'll see if there's more domination to come in this game that we're looking ahead to. It's France taking on Australia in both teams' group opener, kicking off 2 p.m. Eastern on Tuesday at the Al Janoub Stadium. Well, France is a team that, as you probably know, is trying to defend their crown from 2018 and become the first team to win the Men's World Cup back to back since Brazil did it in late 1950s, early 1960s. They knew that there were going to be some absences to overcome. Before Didier Deschamps gave his list, he knew that Paul Pogba was going to miss the tournament because of an injury, as was N'Golo Kante, who was a key part of that 2018 team. But three more absences have popped up since the list actually came out, and none are bigger than Karim Benzema. The forward was a bit of a doubt for this first game because of an existing injury he was dealing with, but a thigh injury suffered in training on Saturday means he's going to miss the entire World Cup. A bit of a shame after he also missed 2018 because of his estrangement from the national team and because of the fact that I think Deschamps is using Benzema, who is the reigning Ballon d'Or winner and one of the better players in the world right now, in an interesting way. You look at that two-forward format that he's playing. I think a lot of that is because of what Benzema offers, and it worked to 4 goals. And the midfield absences are concerning as well. Plus, the center back depth is a bit of a question too. Rafael Varane might miss this game against Australia. But all the things we're talking about are questions about the long term. Will these absences affect France's chase to lift the trophy once again? Not will they keep France from winning this first group game and getting on track to win the group. In fact, when I look at Australia, I see a team that will struggle against any France that gets put out on the field. It's a team that has a strong culture. I think Jon Arnold has everyone pulling in the same direction. But when you start to look at the numbers, there are certainly concerns that pop up. During qualification, they really struggled with chance creation and link-up play in the front, and they allowed 9 goals over 10 games in the final round of Asian qualification for the World Cup. I'm frankly not sure how much attack Australia will even be trying to do. I'm expecting a defensive game plan from Arnold against a very good France roster. Matt Ryan in goal may be able to keep them off the board for a while, but to me the question is for how long, not will it be possible to keep the clean sheet. This is a France team that, despite not having Benzema, still has Kylian Mbappe, to name one, and I totally understand why the bookmakers not only like France to win without too much issue, but also for Mbappe to score and maybe even have a goal and an assist. You're not getting great odds there. If we're looking for a bit of value, maybe think about the fact that France hasn't scored a first half goal in its last 6 games. Now, those are all UEFA Nations League contests, so it's a little different than the roster they'll be putting out and the strategy they'll be using. But with a defensive Australia and a France that generally starts slow, I wonder if plus 145 for things to be even at halftime might be a bet that makes some sense. If you really like that line of thinking, you can go under 2.5 for plus 106. But in addition to the halftime thought, I'm looking at some player props. Ousmane Dembele may play a bigger role than expected. He's plus 250 to assist at any time. And Antoine Griezmann, although he's been more of a setup player in the last year or two in the France squad, he's at plus 145 to find a goal. There could be some value there, but again, it's a tough one, and I think France rolls in their opener. Stick with us on Covers. We've got all sorts of other look-aheads to games, preview content, and you can go back and check out who I think is going to win the entire tournament, who's going to win the Golden Boot, and so much more. Hope you check it out, and we'll talk to you soon.